For me, I came to San Pedro before ayahuasca. And a lot of people find ayahuasca to be thunderous and a really intense experience. And I'm grateful that I came first to San Pedro because it prepared me. It showed me the altered state where I was capable of navigating it before I was overwhelmed. And in my first ayahuasca ceremony, I was overwhelmed. And I wasn't overwhelmed in my first San Pedro journey. In my first journey, had been preparing for it for a couple of weeks of meditation in the Andes. I was being guided by a spirit being that I had met there, a human, but also spirit being. And we went to an ancient site, and now you're not allowed to practice ceremonies there, but at that time I was, which was a real gift. And it turned out to be a Peruvian school holiday that day. And so it was thousands of students were there, and I thought they were going to cancel the ceremony. And it was just the shaman and myself. And instead he said, "This is your test." And so he poured me a huge dose of San Pedro, like well over half a liter. And he's like, "Well, drink it." Right in the middle of all these kids. And it took me into deep meditation for hours. And then towards the afternoon, a Pegasus flew over the mountains and flew down to me in the vision. And I got on the Pegasus's back. And the Pegasus flew me over the landscape. We took off and flew over the archaeological site, and then took me on this beautiful journey, what ultimately looked like down into Bolivia and up along the coast, and it ended in the Amazon in this incredible sunset. And it wasn't until I was on the way back from my first ayahuasca ceremonies, where I saw that that's where I would stay an apprentice, that I realized that the Pegasus in that first San Pedro journey had flown me over the exact land route that I would take to ultimately find my apprenticeship. And so it was amazing that it had given me a true vision of the future that I would live,